Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay, can you give me a little bit of an introduction of yourself?
Sure. So I'm Sunita Rawat and I come from Uttarakhand. I'm mother to two boys, and along with this, I'm passionate about meeting people, practicing my English with them, and teaching too. So to convert my passion into purpose, I have started two YouTube channels. The first one is Sunita's English Adventure, where I connect with people and practice my English with them every day. And I create some English vlogs too and informative content in the form of reels. And then the other channel is Dear Listeners, where I create audio listening podcast for listening practice of learners. And then I teach spoken English to beginners and intermediates. So that's more or less about me.
Oh, wow, that's a really nice introduction. Very interesting.
Thank
Um,
you.
I'll give you a brief introduction about myself. My name is Nirupama. I have done my BA in Sociology and Education. I've also done my postgraduate diploma in Early Childhood Education. I'm from Bangalore, and teaching is my passion.
Okay, great. Lovely to know about you.
Thank you. So, what would you like to do today? Would you like to talk about the topic or just have a general discussion?
So let's talk about the topic itself. It's a very interesting topic, celebrities, right?
Yes,
Okay, so let's talk about that.
sure. So, when I say celebrities, what comes to your mind?
Someone who is very famous and the paparazzi is, after them. So that kind of, and someone who is accountable to for whatever they say.
Very good. That's a very good answer. That's absolutely right. Do you have any favorite celebrities?
Yes, I have one, and that's Shushmita Sen. So I
Oh,
love her work. I love how beautiful she is and how she carries herself, like the kind of elegance and the dignity she has and the respect that she has gained over time, right? And she is a kind of a wise lady too. Like whatever questions people ask her, she would answer those questions with a witty answer. Her answers would always be very smart. So she's
mhm.
able to hook the attention of audience, I would say. And the aura is also very nice around her. Like a kind of a magnetic aura, I would say, where she's able to attract the attention of people. So
Mhm.
that's why I admire her a lot.
Mhm.
And as I am from the field where communication is very important, so many people look up to her for communication mainly because the kind of poised nature she have
Mhm.
and with all the calm, want to look up to someone, we want to learn from someone who is an epitome in this particular field, right? So that is why people look up to her, and I am one of them. So that's a great way. If you want to do a shadowing practice as well, then her videos are the best, I would say. You
Mhm.
can do your shadowing practice with her reels and imitate her. Like she has the perfect dictionary where
Mhm.
she uses, advanced vocabularies as well, and some interesting vocabularies too, and the way she speaks. So you can learn a lot from her.
Very good answer, Sunita. Very well said also. Yes, I like Sushmita Sen as well. I think she carries herself very well. And she speaks really well too. And she looks like an inspirational person as well. Do you think so?
Right. Yes, definitely. And she's the number one, and the number two is Priyanka Chopra.
Okay, that's nice to
Right?
know. And what do you think? Do you think celebrities have like a positive influence on you as an individual?
hmm Depends what you want to take from them. If you want to take all the positivity, so you have to look for that. But sometimes people end up taking negativity as well.
Mhm.
But I don't think Sushmita Sen, Priyanka Chopra, Shah Rukh Khan, they don't have any negativity, or they are so much conscious when they are in front of people. So they speak very politely and very thoughtfully, I would say. So they don't spread negativity. So we only end up gaining positivity only from them. But there are people, if I can name, so Karan Johar is there, right? So he speaks his mind, whatever comes to his mouth. So he speaks that. So you end up getting a lot of things that you should not get from that particular person, right? I mean, you unknowingly get it. You
Sure.
get the influence. So
Okay.
that's the thing.
Okay. What do you think about, say, like children and kids? who want to pursue acting? I mean, it's something that, do you feel like they can do, in the sense of, for them to show their talent to other people? What do you think about that?
Definitely, if someone is interested in acting, they can pursue their career in that particular field. And like people are free to do that. Not everybody can be scientist, not everybody can be doctor. There are many fields, so they can explore as per their interest. And if my kids would ever say to me that I want to be an actor, I would say, yes, you can go. So I would like to provide them some training. I would like to enroll them into some acting school, right? From there, they can learn the intricacies of acting and then get into the field of acting. So I would help them, but I would also like to tell the negative things that they might get from this particular industry. So they need to be very thoughtful, very wise, choosing the kind of scripts they are getting, or maybe the kind of movies they will be getting into. Right. So they have to choose the things very wisely, because that is going to set an impression of yourself in the audience mind. Right. So you have to choose your work very wisely, whatever you want to get yourself indulged in. And then you should always have one inspiration for yourself, one role model for yourself, and then walk on their path. So that would be an easy way out for you, right?
Okay.
Instead of experimenting on things.
Okay. If you had a chance to interview any celebrity, who would you choose?
I would choose Shushmita Sen again, right? Because as I already mentioned, she is one of my favorites. So I would like to interview her, and I would ask many questions to her, like about her lifestyle and how she has gained such kind of composure in her speaking, and how does she carry herself so nicely, and all about all these things which I can also learn from her. So I would like to interview her only.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. So when you think of celebrities, do you only think of actors, or could there be celebrities from other fields also?
That's a nice question, because most of the times the first thing that comes to our mind is actors and actresses only when we talk about celebrities. But when we think deeply, then there are many other celebrities as well, many people who deserve a fan base, right? Who deserve some people who should look up to them, right? So I would say doctors and soldiers, they are also a celebrity. Like people also consider cricketers a celebrity, right? Cricketers, actors, and actresses only. But then there are other areas who are serving our country, like soldiers, as I said, doctors, teachers. There are many, so we should consider them also a celebrity, because they are working for us, and they have a kind of noble profession where they are helping people and kind of sacrificing themselves, right? So that is why we should also consider them a celebrity.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Mhm.
Do you know anything about, in the topic it's given about J.K. Rowling, for example? Do you know anything about her? Have you heard about her?
Mhm. Not really, and I haven't read that paragraph too, so
No
I'm
problem.
not sure about.
So J.K. Rowling is a famous writer. She
Mhm.
has written the Harry Potter series of books, and it talks about the struggles she went through before she published her book, the difficulties and the hurdles she went through before she published her book. So I think when you see somebody going through that and then achieving success, you get inspired by that, and you can push yourself to achieve those dreams like theirs. Um, so J.K. Rowling is one example. What do you think
Mhm.
about that?
That's great. I think people create masterpieces when they are in struggle. You know, most of the times when they are in struggle, they create masterpieces, because that's a hard time for them. And they try to, like, I'm not sure about J.K. Rowling, but she must be going through a lot of struggle, or she must be having a hard time earning money. So that's why she has started this series. But I'm not sure. I'm just imagining things, right? So it happens with most of the people where they want to earn a bread for their family, and then they get themselves into some kind of profession or some kind of work so that they could earn a bread for their family. So it happens. But when you have a easygoing lifestyle, when you have a laid back life, so you don't push yourself much. Like if I talk about myself, I don't push myself much because I'm getting everything that I want, right?
Mhm.
So when you have a hard time, you try to go the extra mile because you want to do something for yourself. Like in case of English, I wanted to do something on my own for a very long time, but I was not able to sort that out. I was not able to find my true calling. But then I kept experimenting with things because of the interest I have. So
Mhm.
maybe J.K. Rowling also had interest in writing. So that was the time where she was able to create that, yeah, or where she was able to reignite that passion,
Yeah,
right? So it happens most of the times when you have hard times, you're able to reignite the fire inside you. But when you have a laid back life, you are in your comfort zone. You don't want to push yourself.
true. That's very true. And like what's interesting about J.K. Rowling is like she had, when she was going to publish her books, it was rejected many times by a lot of people, and then that could have put her down, and she could have felt like, oh, I want to give up, but she didn't give up. She still
Mhm.
continued to pursue her dream, and eventually she published her books. What do you think about that?
Yes. So you don't have to quit. If something is really your passion, you have to keep on pushing yourself. You have to keep on trying. And not just J.K. Rowling, I would say Wright brothers. If you talk about those who have invented aeroplanes, right? So they have also tried many a times. Edison have also tried many a times, right?
Yes.
So whatever examples you take from the history, those who are successful, right? So they have tried many a times. They've fell down many a times, and then they stood up again, right? So not everybody's experiment or not everybody's discovery can hit in the first go,
Yeah.
right? So that's a rare case scenario, so you have to keep on trying. Like in this English field as well, we have to try every day to maintain the momentum that we are able to create, right? If you skip any day in between, you will fumble the very next day.
Yeah.
So you have to keep on trying.
Yes, very good point, Sunita. Sunita, that's all the time we have for now. Before I go, do you have any questions, any doubts, and anything that you want to know about the
Mhm.
session?
Yes, I'm curious to know about your favorite celebrity. Like if you could tell me in brief.
My favorite celebrity, Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay, why so?
I don't know. I think he acts really well, and he presents
Mhm.
himself really well, speaks really well as well. He seems very knowledgeable about things as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, I like Shah Rukh Khan.
Yes, and he's a heartthrob for many ladies over there, right?
True, true. All
Right,
right,
right.
Sunita,
Oh,
that was really nice talking to you. I had a great conversation with you, and I hope to see you again in my session.
yes, definitely. It was a lovely session. Okay, then. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.